Wednesday morning, 4:30 in the morning. What's going on, guys? You know when you wake up and you look at the clock and it's a little earlier than you're supposed to get up, or you need to get up, or have to get up. So you go back to sleep, and then you wake up and you look at the clock again, and it's only like 5 minutes later. And in 20 minutes is when you're supposed to get up. Just get the fuck up. Maybe that's God, or the universe, or Mother Nature, or whatever it is. Maybe it's you. Maybe you sent yourself back in the past from the future, because this is the time when you walk out there and Bigfoot's there and he warns you or has a conversation, or you get a picture with him and you now have proof, right? You know, there's actually people that believe that Bigfoot teleports through time portals and in the Grand Canyon. You can look that shit up. It's there. There's a lot of videos on that shit. Stop doing shit that's comfortable and you'll grow. That comfort, that comfortable shit, it's keeping you back. It's fucking complacency. Comfort breeds complacency. And when you're comfortable, you'll be complacent and you will stop fucking moving forward and you will stop growing. If you truly needed to be to sleep, if you truly needed more sleep right then, don't you think you'd be a fucking sleep? Think about that. If you needed to be asleep, would you be looking at the clock? If you really needed it. Take that time, use that time, and get some shit done. Don't pick the phone up and get on Facebook or all the bullshit. Answer the emails. Do those little things that you haven't been doing, those little tiny pieces of projects that finish up orders, whatever that is, right? Get out, do the garden, whatever it is you need to do that you keep saying you don't have time for. Get out, take a walk briskly, run, treadmill, stair stepper, AMT trainer, elliptical, rower, you know, all that bullshit that you know you fucking need to be doing that you're not doing. But stop fucking doing the fucking comfortable shit. Look in the mirror. Do you look how you need to look? Look at your bank account. Is it where it needs to be this morning? Do something to change that. Alter that. Make yourself better and fucking get a little uncomfortable. Your threshold will change. The more comfortable you are, the more you're gonna fucking seek that comfort, and the less progress you're gonna have, and the less fucking you're gonna use that time properly. It's a little chilly out here. I keep saying the seasons are changing. It's not time for the seasons to change, but maybe the fucking seasons are changing. We went from 100 degrees to 70 degrees. I don't know what it is now, but I should have like one of those lightweight hoodie sweatshirts on. Maybe it's time to build those again and run those. And I know somebody's like, man, I'm on the West Coast. It's on fire. It's summer. It's not everywhere. The seasons are changing. The patterns are changing. Your ability to just go to the store and get things. They're talking about shutting the fucking world down again. Remember all that time when I'm like, grow food, get some animals, learn some new skills, get your side hustle going, figure out what you do if you're not doing what you fucking normally do, that you fucking hate doing every day, that pays you to barely fucking take care of your shit, right? Do something for you and your family and those immediately around you. Have these conversations with people. What if we can't get gas tomorrow? What would we do, right? That's best case scenario. What if the power went out? What would we do? What if the power was out not just for a couple hours where people go nuts and kids kill themselves because they don't have the internet and they've never lived without the internet? Because as a parent, rather than making your kids sit there and do some shit they don't want to do and including them, you fucking put some device in their hand because your kid's a fucking asshole and it'll disrupt the entire fucking restaurant and tear shit up, and when you leave it looks like a fucking tornado hit the place. Are you that parent? Or do your kids have the ability to cope without some fucking device in their hand, right? What if the power went off like that? Because kids in big cities literally commit suicide when the power's off for less than fucking half a day. What if the power went off for 3 days? Or a week? or an entire fucking month. At that point, it's probably not coming back on, guys. Play that game. What does that look like? If it's the winter, all of your family sleeps in one room because it's easier to heat one room. If it's the winter, that's what you do, right? Mattresses up against the wall, comforters over the doors. You huddle up like Eskimos. If it's the summer, you go into one room, probably with a window, and you use a window AC unit. You know, you can buy one for about $100 right now while people aren't fucking buying them up like crazy. You can pop that motherfucker in, run off a generator, at least for a little while. You can preserve your sick people, your weak people, your people that expire. You need to play those scenarios through in your head. But my kids, they'll go nuts, you know, they're not going to go for that. You're the fucking adult. Do your kids pay your bills or do you pay your kids' bills? You're the fucking adult. My kids won't eat that. Well, you're the fucking adult. I don't know what to tell you. Because when times get tough, those kids are going to get lean and the weak people are going to fucking expire. You need to have these conversations now. Stop being fucking comfortable because you have some hard times ahead.